Hold on. My iPhone is doing something weird. You see that zoom in and zoom out thing? Like, what is that? Does anybody have an iPhone? How do you turn that off? Hold on, let's run that back. This happened before when I was playing basketball. Like, see, it did it right there. And again, and there's nobody behind the camera doing that. Like, that's so weird. Like, please tell me how you turn that off. Okay, there was a few times that I actually had to stop to try to get some of this mud off of my shoe because, believe it or not, the mud was actually weighing the shoe down. I was like, dang, what is that? And the crazy thing is it didn't even look that muddy out there. I was like, you know what, I'm good. But look at that. That looks disgusting. Like, damn. Like, I had these shoes for 2 days, and this is the fate of them. Like, that really sucks. I mean, I actually don't know the next time I'll go running, but I didn't really want to do the shoe like that. Not so fast. These are not designed for like trail running like I was thinking. These are actually like a running racing shoe, I've come to learn. I was thinking this was Nike's version of like their day-to-day runner, but it's not at all. It's strictly for like competitive running against other runners. And as you can see, I'm still trying to get the mud off the toe cap. When I seen the mud on the toe cap, I was like, dang. Like the rest of the shoe having mud, it doesn't matter because it's all like foam, but the toe cap, that toe cap killed me. That was crazy how that turned out. That was my daughter's plant too. She's like really into plants right now, and that's like her favorite plant. And it's growing, but I didn't mean to do that. But anyway, peace and love, guys. Today we have the Nike Air AlphaFly 3. And this is a competitive running sneaker. And I didn't really realize that. I just thought it was dope because it represents, it's super light, as you can see. But it represents, and I think it originates from like, that was really nice that they sent me that. I did get these around Halloween. And it's got the, what is that, the Bowerman? Is that one of the, like the originators of Nike? But I wanted the shoe because I was super curious. And I was like, you know what? They look a lot. Shout out to Coco Shoes for sending these through. I know they didn't want to send them, but they did. So shout out to you guys. But okay. And this is interesting too, these times. They're probably like record times. I just don't understand because I'm not a competitive runner. But I wanted the shoe because I was curious, and I was like, you know what? That shoe looks a lot like soccer shoes or soccer boots or football boots, actually is what they call them, football boots. And the colorways were similar to what C. Ronaldo was wearing, like back in 2004 and 5 with the cheetah prints. And they even have a pair that looks like the cherries that I'm still tempted to get, but I won't. They're very expensive, guys. Like if you look right here, they've got some dope colorways. And I really wasn't into this shoe until I started looking at some of the colorways that they offer. And look, they're like a little under $300 retail. And somebody said something interesting. Here's a good review. He pretty much summed the entire sneaker up, or she did. They basically said that this shoe is more of racing inspired, and that will work for you if you're actually racing, but it won't work for you if you're just casually running out there in the streets. And he's saying the 1 and the 2 AlphaFlies were more catered to like that bouncy cloud feel. And these are like, you have to put the work in for these to perform. And I kind of noticed it. I was like, dang, these are actually kind of stiff, but I like it. and that makes me want to actually try out the 1 or the 2, but they're still really expensive. And as of right of now, I've been spending way too much with the sneakers app. I got the freaking Jordan 9 Olives, which are amazing. I just put those on foot. I got the freaking Wu-Tangs, and I ended up today getting the shock drop of the Cement 3s. So I'm good on copping right now, at least till 2025, hopefully. So I'm just going to take these gifted shoes for now. But that Air Zoom unit right there, it actually held me down out there. I thought it was going to be kind of gimmicky, but the shoe is basically a big chunk of foam, 2 big Zoom bags right there in the forefoot for shock absorption, and it works really well. There's some cheap mesh at the top, and that's really it. The shoe is super light, and they do stand out. This is definitely like a runner's shoe. I guess this is what runners wear when they're not running on the tracks. I don't know if you'd wear these on the same kind of track I was running on, because it's not supposed to be that muddy, number one. But usually when you run on tracks like that, you run with spikes. But anyway, there's this very, very thin polyurethane insole, size tags on it. Got a size 10, and I almost think in these I could have went a half a size down. Like I'm wearing like a very thin sock, and I think if I wore like a basketball sock, I would have been in better shape. But there was definitely some heel slip with tightening these up as much as I could with the double knot lace. So if I were to ever get these again, I would definitely go with the 9.5, or maybe like a women's 11. I think that converts to a 9.5 in men's. But I do like the shoe. I'm very interested in it. I was just very curious about the designs. I kept seeing them. I was like, why is that shoe so expensive? And I don't see anybody with it. But when I start reading those reviews on Nike and Shields and Dick's and everything, everybody was like, the shoe is amazing. It's just meant for racing. And I don't know anybody that races competitively like that. I just thought the shoe was dope, and it looked like soccer cleats, so I had to try it. But peace, love, and light. I gotta upload this video. I'm a little behind on video, so I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. And the thing is, making this little video, I gotta run past the camera and double back to the camera, run past the camera and double back to the camera, run past the camera, and yeah. Woo! Oh, shit.
Damn, look at that. Sheesh. Getting there.